Welcome to Wild Earth Creatures, where every creature has a story. Let the adventure begin. As daylight slowly fades across the wilderness, the landscape begins to change. Birds grow quiet, the wind whispers through the trees, and every creature senses that a hidden hunter has awakened. Somewhere in the darkness, a pair of golden eyes patiently watches. It doesn't roar to announce its presence. It doesn't race across the plains like a cheetah or command a pride like a lion. Instead, it relies on something far more powerful: silence. This is the leopard, one of the most mysterious and adaptable predators ever to walk the earth. For thousands of years, the leopard has mastered the art of survival. From the scorching deserts of Africa to the frozen forests of eastern Russia, from dense tropical jungles to rugged mountain cliffs, this remarkable cat has learned to thrive where many others cannot. No other big cat has successfully conquered such a wide variety of habitats. But surviving in so many different environments demands extraordinary abilities. Every part of a leopard's body has been shaped by millions of years of evolution. Its long, muscular frame is built for strength without sacrificing agility. Powerful shoulders allow it to drag prey weighing even more than its own body high into the branches of trees. Strong hind legs launch it several meters through the air in a single leap, while its long tail acts like a balancing pole, keeping the animal steady as it moves effortlessly along narrow branches high above the ground. Yet its greatest weapon isn't strength. It's invisibility. A leopard's coat is one of nature's greatest masterpieces. Covered in dark rosette-shaped markings instead of simple spots, its fur breaks up the outline of its body, allowing it to disappear into grasslands, rocky cliffs, forest shadows, and tangled vegetation. Even when standing in plain sight, a leopard can become almost impossible to detect. Its camouflage is so effective that prey animals often walk dangerously close without realizing death is only a few steps away. As darkness settles over the landscape, another incredible advantage begins to reveal itself. The leopard's eyesight is specially adapted for hunting at night. It can detect movement in dim light far better than humans, while its highly sensitive hearing picks up even the faintest rustle of leaves or snapping twig. Every sound becomes valuable information, helping the predator build a mental picture of its surroundings long before it makes its move. Retractable claws remain hidden while the leopard walks, preserving their razor-sharp edges until the exact moment they're needed. Combined with powerful jaws capable of crushing bone and gripping struggling prey, these natural weapons make the leopard one of the most efficient hunters in the animal kingdom. But this incredible predator didn't appear overnight. Its story stretches back millions of years. Long before humans existed, ancient cat-like mammals roamed prehistoric forests, gradually evolving into the family of predators we know today. Over countless generations, natural selection refined their bodies, creating faster runners, stronger climbers, sharper hunters, and more intelligent survivors. Among all of these remarkable cats, one lineage evolved into perhaps the greatest master of adaptability: the leopard. Unlike many of its larger relatives that depend on strength or speed alone, the leopard perfected a different strategy. It became a patient observer, an expert climber, and an unseen predator capable of turning almost any environment into its hunting ground. This extraordinary flexibility has allowed leopards to survive dramatic climate changes, shifting landscapes, and fierce competition with other powerful carnivores for hundreds of thousands of years. Yet even after becoming one of nature's greatest success stories, the leopard's greatest challenges were still waiting. And those challenges would arrive in the form of a single species: humans. Night has fully claimed the wilderness. Hidden beneath the cover of darkness, the leopard begins its silent patrol. Every step is slow, deliberate, and almost impossible to hear. Unlike lions that rely on teamwork or cheetahs that depend on explosive speed, the leopard trusts patience above everything else. For this hunter, rushing is never an option. Its golden coat melts into tall grass, rocky cliffs, or dense forest shadows. Even prey standing only a few meters away may never realize they're being watched. The leopard lowers its body, keeping its head close to the ground, inching forward with incredible precision. Then, in a single heartbeat, the silence explodes. With astonishing speed, the leopard launches itself toward its target. A powerful leap, razor-sharp claws, and a crushing bite to the throat end the chase almost instantly. Most hunts last only a few seconds, proving that preparation is far more important than pursuit. But catching prey is only half the battle. The African wilderness is filled with thieves. Lions, hyenas, and even packs of wild dogs constantly search for an easy meal. A fresh kill left on the ground can disappear within minutes. The leopard has developed an extraordinary solution. Using powerful shoulders, muscular jaws, and incredible climbing ability, it drags prey that may weigh even more than its own body high into the branches of a tree. Suspended safely above the reach of most scavengers, the leopard can feed in peace for several days. Pound for pound, few animals can match this incredible display of strength. Yet survival isn't built on power alone. The leopard is one of the most adaptable predators on Earth. While medium-sized animals like antelope, deer, and wild pigs make up much of its diet, it refuses to depend on a single food source. If larger prey becomes scarce, it quickly changes strategy, hunting monkeys, birds, reptiles, rodents, fish, or even insects when necessary. This remarkable flexibility allows the leopard to survive where many predators would struggle. Although it can sprint at speeds of nearly 60 km per hour and leap several meters through the air, these abilities are used only at the final moment. Its true advantage has always been stealth. For the leopard, every hunt is carefully planned. Every shadow is an ally. Every tree is a fortress. And every successful ambush is another reminder that in the wild, the deadliest predator is often the one you never see coming. When the hunt is over and dawn begins to paint the sky, the leopard disappears once again. Unlike lions, which live in prides, leopards choose a different path. They spend most of their lives alone, silently patrolling territories that can stretch for dozens or even hundreds of square kilometers, depending on the landscape and the availability of prey. Every territory has invisible boundaries. To warn rivals, leopards leave scent marks, claw scratches on tree trunks, and deep, rasping calls that echo through the wilderness. These signals help avoid unnecessary fights, because even for a powerful predator, injuries can be fatal. For most of the year, males and females cross paths only briefly to mate. Soon afterward, they return to their solitary lives, leaving the mother to raise the next generation alone. After a pregnancy lasting about 3 months, she gives birth to 1 to 3 tiny cubs hidden inside caves, dense bushes, or rocky shelters. Born blind and weighing less than a kilogram, the cubs are completely helpless. Every sound outside the den could mean danger. The mother rarely stays away for long. She hunts quickly, then returns to feed and protect her young. To keep predators from discovering them, she often moves the cubs from one hiding place to another, making it difficult for lions, hyenas, jackals, or even other leopards to find them. Within a week or two, the cubs open their bright blue eyes and begin exploring the world around them. By the age of 2 months, they cautiously follow their mother outside the den, where every journey becomes a lesson in survival. There are no classrooms in the wild. Every hunt, every climb, and every close escape is part of their education. The cubs learn how to move without making a sound, how to recognize danger, and how to choose the perfect moment to strike. They practice climbing trees, stalking insects, and chasing one another long before attempting to hunt real prey. As the months pass, their confidence grows. Around 1.5 to 2 years later, the young leopards are finally ready to leave the only guide they've ever known. One by one, they disappear into the wilderness to claim territories of their own. The cycle begins again. A silent hunter? A patient teacher? And another generation prepared to survive in one of nature's most unforgiving worlds. Not every leopard wears a golden coat. Deep within the rainforests of Asia, where sunlight barely reaches the forest floor, another legend moves through the shadows. Its fur appears completely black. For generations, people believed these mysterious cats were a different species. They became known as Black Panthers, inspiring myths, folklore, and modern legends. But the truth is even more fascinating. A Black Panther is not a separate animal. It is a leopard born with a rare genetic condition called melanism, which causes an excess of dark pigment in its fur. Look closely under the right light, and the famous rosette patterns are still there, hidden beneath the black coat. This remarkable adaptation provides an extra advantage in dense forests, where darker fur blends perfectly with the deep shadows. Although black leopards are uncommon, they occur most frequently in the tropical forests of India and Southeast Asia. But the leopard family is far more diverse than most people realize. Across Africa and Asia, scientists recognize several subspecies, each uniquely adapted to its environment. The African leopard thrives in open savannas and rugged mountains. The Indian leopard has learned to survive in forests and even near expanding cities. In the snowy forests of Russia and northeastern China lives the critically endangered Amur leopard, one of the rarest big cats on Earth. Far to the south, the Jovan leopard struggles to survive on the Indonesian island of Java, while the Arabian leopard endures life in harsh desert mountains with only a small population remaining. Despite these differences, every leopard shares the same remarkable qualities: stealth, intelligence, adaptability, and extraordinary strength. Few predators can match their athletic abilities. A leopard can sprint at nearly 60 km per hour, leap over 6 meters in a single bound, climb almost vertical tree trunks, and swim confidently across rivers when necessary. These skills allow it to conquer environments that challenge even the strongest predators. Yet perhaps the leopard's greatest achievement isn't its speed or power. It's resilience. For hundreds of thousands of years, these silent hunters have adapted to changing climates, shifting landscapes, and fierce competition. They have survived where countless other predators disappeared. But today, the greatest challenge facing the leopard is no longer another predator. It is the rapidly changing world created by humans. And whether this legendary hunter continues to roam the wild may depend on the choices we make next. For countless generations, the leopard has ruled the shadows. It has survived ice ages, changing climates, fierce rivals, and some of the harshest environments on Earth. Its intelligence and adaptability have allowed it to endure where many predators have disappeared. But today, the leopard faces an enemy it cannot outsmart. Human activity is transforming the wild faster than the leopard can adapt. Forests are cleared for agriculture. Roads cut through ancient habitats. Expanding towns and cities divide once connected wilderness into isolated fragments, forcing leopards into smaller territories with fewer places to hunt and raise their young. As natural prey becomes scarce, some leopards turn to livestock for survival. This often leads to conflict with farmers, who may kill the cats in retaliation. At the same time, illegal poaching continues to threaten many populations, driven by the demand for skins, bones, and other body parts in the wildlife trade. The danger is especially severe for some subspecies. The Amur leopard, found in the forests of eastern Russia and northeastern China, is among the rarest big cats on the planet. The Arabian and Jovan leopards also survive in only small, isolated populations, making every individual vital to the future of their species. Yet there is still hope. Across Africa and Asia, conservationists, wildlife rangers, scientists, and local communities are working together to protect these remarkable predators. Protected reserves are expanding, anti-poaching patrols are becoming stronger, and modern technologies such as camera traps and GPS tracking are helping researchers better understand leopard behavior. In some regions, education programs are helping people and leopards coexist, reducing conflict while protecting both wildlife and local livelihoods. Every successful conservation effort gives these silent hunters another chance. Because protecting the leopard means protecting far more than a single species. As an apex predator, the leopard keeps herbivore populations in balance, helping forests, grasslands, and entire ecosystems remain healthy. Remove the predator, and the delicate balance of nature begins to unravel. The leopard is more than a beautiful big cat. It is a symbol of patience, resilience, and the untamed spirit of the wild. So the next time you look into the darkness of a forest, remember: somewhere beyond the trees, unseen and unheard, a silent phantom may still be watching. And as long as leopards continue to roam the wilderness, one of nature's greatest stories is still being written. Enjoying the video? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss more videos. And share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.